Faith Abube joins me live now from Nashville with more on this. Faith, I know you spoke to ousted State Representative Justin Jones one-on-one, and he called this a lynching of democracy. Why is that?
Yeah, and of course, you remember, Diane, that he said that in the heat of the moment, right after the expulsion vote. And so, of course, we're in the South. Lynching, the word, has such a heavy connotation here when it comes to Black history. And so I asked him over the weekend, Jones over the weekend, whether he still stands by using that word. And he tells me he does. He feels exactly the same way. He feels that the Republican-led House lynched democracy here in Tennessee, lynched the political system, and basically silenced the voice of more than 70,000 people that he represents here in District 52. And of course, all of this happened because Pearson and Jones both went to the chamber well along with Gloria Johnson, Representative Gloria Johnson, and embarked on that protest after the House leadership said not to do that. And so I asked Jones over the weekend how he feels about that moment they protested in the chamber well. Take a listen.
Do you feel like you did anything wrong?
I don't. I think that what we did was the only human response to a community grieving. They say we broke decorum, we broke House rules, but what we were obedient to was our oath.
The Republican supermajority has basically said that you broke the rules, you don't belong here. Why would you want to go back?
Because they did not send me there to begin with. It was the people of District 52, 78,000 people who sent me there. They are not my constituents.
And again, we talked to him over the weekend, and he says he is planning to be here at that meeting this afternoon at 4:30 Central Time. And so we'll be watching to see whether any of his supporters are in that room as well when these council members vote to appoint him back to his old seat. Diane.
All right. Faith, you also spoke to the city's vice mayor. He says thousands are now without representation, and he said the city Metro Council will move to suspend rules today to vote Jones back into office. So how does that process work?
Yeah, so the vice mayor told me that, they've been receiving hundreds and hundreds of emails, calls, text messages from constituents who are just fed up with how all of this played out. They want Jones back in his seat in the state legislature, and they want the appointment to happen as quickly as possible, which is why this council today will try to expedite that process by suspending its rules. But this process could actually drag on if two members were to decide to object to suspending the rule. Currently, the way the rule is set up is that there needs to be a 4-week waiting period for people to be nominated once the vice mayor announces there's been a vacancy. But in order for them to expedite that process and skip that 4-week waiting period, they would have to vote on that. And so that is what we'll be watching out for, to see whether any of the council members will object to that. But if they don't, by the end of the day, we could see Jones appointed back to his old seat. Diane.
Interesting. Faith Abube in Nashville for us. Thanks, Faith.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.